Hi, Jen here. I'm just going to go ahead and do a really quick read it or unhaul it catch-up video. It's just a very busy time of year, and I didn't want to have almost a month go by and not update anything on that. So far, I'm really happy with my progress. I had originally something like 37 unread books just on shelf 1, and now I'm down to around 8 of that original number. Now, some of those, I did add some additional to that as well. I think about 5 more books now are in the pile that weren't in the pile originally. So I have probably 12 now unread books on the shelf. So definitely not as bad as having 37. So overall, I was really happy with that. I'm not unhauling as many as I thought I would. I guess really I didn't think I would unhaul that many. I'm surprised by the ones I am unhauling. I'm unhauling Enid Blyton, and that one I expected those to be great books. So I'm really disappointed in those because I was told to read them by several people. And they're just, it's not that they're super bad, it's just that the problematic content kind of outweighs any good in the book. So what are you going to do? So I'm going to go ahead and unhaul those. The other ones that will likely get unhauled are Animal Arc. My daughter still hasn't finished the first one she was trying to read, so more than likely those are also going. And right now all I have left, I have a chunk of 7 or 8 Beverly Cleary books to read, and then I will be done mostly reading this shelf, so I'm really excited about that. I just had so many unread books that it's nice to look at a shelf and say, hey, I've read most of that. So my next video will be probably the last few books, anything outstanding about any of those, and then moving on to shelf 2. Shelf 2 I'm a little leery of. There's so many Hardy Boys books. So I might unhaul some of those Hardy Boys books before I even get there, just because I can't picture myself enjoying them very much. So we'll see. In other book news, I finished reading The Diviners. Overall, I thought it was good. It was well written. I love Libba Bray. However, the series just might not be for me. I'm a chicken. It was a little bit too scary. I know that's sad, but that's just how it is. And even if you really love an author, sometimes you can't enjoy everything that they write because it's just not your personal taste, and that's just how it is. We'll see. I might read further into it. I might give book 2 a chance. Maybe it's less intense than book 1. So we'll see. As far as the shelf 1 of my Read It or Unhaul It, there were some surprises in there as far as books that I really liked. I really enjoyed The Penderwicks, and I really enjoyed The Witch's Buttons by Ruth Chu. Those 2 were kind of the standouts on this shelf. I also enjoyed Mitch and Amy by Beverly Cleary. Not so much for Mitch and Amy, so much as for the side character, Bernadette. And I was really disappointed. As soon as I finished reading that book, I immediately tried to find if Beverly Cleary had written any other books featuring that character, and unfortunately no. So that's too bad. That was probably the Beverly Cleary character I would have identified with the most, and she's just a side character in one book, so oh well. Alright, and then books that I was surprised to be disappointed by, of course Enid Blyton, those 3, which was really sad. I'm so glad I didn't accidentally buy a bunch more of them, because originally I was going to buy like this box set of them, so I'm super glad I didn't do that. So glad. The other one I was surprised by, Please Don't Hate Me, and if this is your favorite book, go on and love it, that's fine. Because of Mr. Turrupt. Okay, so most of the book is good, okay? However, the timeline of the medical treatment and the medical emergency just in general is so far out there. Like, that's not even sort of realistic. So that bothered me, like, the whole time I was reading it, which was too bad because it really detracted from some parts of the book that were really good. I know. But I shouldn't let things like that bother me. But really, why would they wait months and months and months to do basic imaging, and then finally know what's wrong, and then wait several months more before doing anything about it? Really? I just, just no, that's not right. Anyhow, maybe they just had a really bad hospital. Maybe the school just had a really bad HMO. It could, maybe that's why. Maybe I'm just overreacting. That's fine. So the only drawback is that I own a lot of books by just a few authors. And so right now all I have left is a chunk of Beverly Cleary books. I have a couple Ramona books, a couple Ralph Mouse books, and a couple Henry Huggins books. At least I have it spaced out where there's a couple of each, but it's too many Beverly Cleary books to read at once. So I also have some books from the library I'm going to read to kind of space it out a little bit. Because I need to. Because that's too many Beverly Cleary books in a row, even if you do really like her work. And I do like her writing, it's just too many of them in a row. So let's see, anything else? I start my master's program December 2nd. No, December 1st. I start my new job December 2nd. Isn't that exciting? I love starting school and starting a new job the same week. What could be better, right? No, I'm thrilled I'm starting the job, and I'm thrilled I'm starting my master's. I just really wish it wasn't, like, the same week, because that is just a lot of new at once. I know I'm going to be super nervous. So yeah, that's not fun. Goodness. So yeah, I am most of the way through the last Fudge book. I have, like, 20 pages left of that. But I'm taking forever to finish it because it's the last one, so now there's like no rush to finish it. And that's pretty much it. I said I was going to keep it short, and here I am at like 7 minutes. I'm sure everybody else shut the video off like, I don't know, 2 minutes ago, except for maybe my mom. Hi, Mom! Anyways, until next time.